Good morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning on the 18th. The 18th. Let you know outside there's snow on the ground, maybe an inch, I would say. No, that ain't gonna work. Maybe an inch of snow outside. As you know, I've been testing my computer. I got no audio now. So I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's a V8 sandbox doing it or what, but I have checked my things in the computer. I cannot find anything in the computer. So I don't, like I say, I don't know. If that's not one thing, it's something else. When it gets a little bit lighter, I get out of my pajamas and I put my breeches on and everything, and feed outside cats and go outside and try to start my car. Hope it starts this morning. You know, that's what I'm hoping on. You know, I woke up maybe about 6:30, thanks to a kitty cat knocking crap off. And I just don't understand why they got to do crap. So, you know, hope everybody having a great day. And like I say, I got, hello, how you doing, my friend? People, on the rules, this is God's YouTube channel. This is God's YouTube channel. And we don't, everything's PG. And this, like I said, this is God's YouTube channel. No sex or harassment, no fighting, no gay stuff. Don't tell me you're gay. You all know the rules. But somebody asked, you know, have my clothes on. That's sex harassment. Hello, Yoakum. Yeah, I got my socks on. I still got my pajama bottoms on. And we don't allow stuff like this on my YouTube channel. And, you know, I deleted your comment. And we just don't allow anything sexual on here. you know. Also, my lawyer tells me I have 4 heart attacks, diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, and we got to keep everything PG. When you all say something, do I have my clothes on? That's sexual, and we don't allow stuff like it's on here. And, you know, I got to go to John Kinlan eye doctor where I went yesterday. I've been putting drops in my eyes, which I got to put another couple of drops. Supposed to take a little break before each eye drop. I had cataract surgery. So, you know, if you all ever had cataract surgery, you know, it's a waiting game. At least 3 hours. You know, if we go schedule you for surgery, say 10:30 in the morning. Well, it's still a 3-hour wait, people. You see different people and stuff like that. It looked like we got maybe an inch of snow outside, it looks like. And I just don't like it. I'm not supposed to drive for 24 hours. I ain't letting my son drive in this little snow. They've been having wrecks for the last couple hours. People don't know how to drive on snow. And I just don't like it, people. I don't like it at all. Because back in January, we had 8 to 11 inches of snow. And about a week or so later, then Florida got it. And Florida don't have any highway trucks or salt to clean the snow off. And neighborhood states that had snow plows and salt, all this, they had to bring some salt in, some salt trucks, and stuff like that. I want to thank John Kinlan, Kenyon, I believe, of Jeffersonville, New Albany, and I think they got a few other places. Hello, 709. Yeah, we got snow today. Hello, Casa King. And I decided to get on here. I tried my computer and I didn't have no audio. I don't know what the blankety blank problem is. I got Windows 11 Silver. I use a studio mic going into a V8 SM box. And I looked at everything. It seemed everything's working, but I still did not have no audio. And I can't figure it out. But it's okay, I figure it out. But I'm going to the eye doctor this morning. I'm going to have to wait about 40 some odd minutes before I go outside and feed the kitty cats, put my shirt on, and feed the outside cats, see if my car will start. If it don't start, Then I gotta come back in here and get my commercial type battery charger, the kind that they use at these gas stations, and hook it up and charge it real quick. And people, you know, when you have cataract surgery, you know, you go to a doctor that does cataract stuff, whatever you call it in your state or country. I went down and they test your eyes and all this like they do when you go have an eye test. Then they schedule for eye surgery and you get some eye drops. And yesterday, I was about 7 minutes late getting to the eye doctor / hospital. And we checked everything, done some paperwork with this good-looking girl there who's divorced, good-looking, no boyfriend. And I told her, I said, "You're just the one I'm looking for to be a girlfriend." I said, "You're good-looking, you're in my weight range, you got everything I'm looking for. But I know I'm a 70-plus-year-old man, you know, this and that." And I told her about the YouTube channel, what I talk about, and all this, to, you know, maybe she would come up here. And I will do a road trip video going to the eye doctor in New Albany, Indiana on State Street. And it's easier to come off of Interstate 64 into State Street that way. But I'll be getting on, it looked like I might be getting on 31, taking that all the way into Salisbury, then through Salisbury on 311, then go through Salisbury into New Albany and take 265 west to Straight Street, which I'll be on Charleston Road when I get to New Albany. Then take 265 to State Street, then take the exit. Then I guess go southbound, I'm guessing, you know, south, you know, I'm going to say southbound. And go past the hospital about a mile, and John Kinlan is on the right. So I'm hoping I don't spend all day there. I like to get back home. But all they gonna do, I took my eye cover off. Well, you gotta do that to put your eye drops in. But I do got a pair of real dark sunglasses. I'm gonna wear them. And you know, like I say, and I saw a bunch of people yesterday, had my blood pressure, this, then went back, saw somebody else, and they look in my eye, both eyes, but this is the one I'm going to have eye surgery in. I filled my cup up with ice and 0 Pepsi. And they went back out in the waiting room. Then they called me back, put like a hospital gown on you, and hook up the EKGs things, you know, put those little stickers on. You know, it got like a, you know, if you ever have an EKG done, then they put a thing on my finger, then they clean my hand and made me double my wrist up to find a vein to stick my IV needle in. I hate those needles, they hurt. Then stuck it all in and tape it, and then put some more eye drops in. Then they, I don't know, maybe a half an hour or so sitting in that chair, got disconnected. Then they took me someplace else, sit there with another lady that's going to have a cataract surgery. And I told the lady, I said, it's cold in here. I said, I can't take this cold weather, people. I got diabetes. I'm freezing to death. So she brought me a warm blanket on, put it up to my neck, sit there. Then she went back. Then maybe 10 minutes later, I went back. They got like 2 operating rooms. Only had one doctor that does the surgery. I just didn't like it, like you're on assembly line. They always screw up on assembly line, even when they're putting cars together. So that doctor put some more eye drops in and had a Kleenex, stuck here to wipe off the excess. Then he put that jelly stuff, put it in my eye, let it sit there maybe 5 minutes, I would say. And then they put, when you have operation, they put a blanket or something, but after they done that, they had this cotton swab on a stick with that mercurochrome or phthalate, or have it up here and on your upper eyelids and your bottom eyelids. Then they put the operating thing on your eye, and it covers this eye. And they kind of wash it all out, before they done it. I jumped the gun a little bit, then they put it on. And you could see it, but they had the guy that does the pain medicine put the stuff in. It didn't knock you out or nothing. I think it keeps your eyes numb. And they put a plastic squeeze thing with your air hose on it where you get air. And you could see it, like they had broken glass, cleaning that all up and all this. Then they start, after they've done it and put the new lens in, as they call it, put a new lens in. Then they took everything off, took the IV off, took the EKG off. They didn't take the stickers things off. And since I'm hairy as a gorilla, that,
5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0, 1.
so that, that's how yesterday went. They came home, took a bath. Lucky I didn't need a tow truck to get out of the bathtub. all the kitty cats is waiting for their breakfast. I give them some warm milk, about a quart, with water, then milk. Then I take it out with the dry food, let them all eat and all this. That's cataract surgery. And I got to go back this morning sometime, and do what they call follow-up. We got like maybe the dust and the snow to an inch of snow here. I know other people in the United States are going to get some snow between now and Wednesday, or last night and Wednesday. So that's how everything went, people. We got snow. So that's how my day is going so far today. I just hope my car starts. It didn't start yesterday morning. I had to call my insurance company tow site to get a jump start. And she had one of those little jump boxes, maybe about a ½ inch thick with your cables on it. And it started up. She said, this time, get in there, then start it up and give it gas to keep it running. And we did. It started when we left the doctor/hospital where we had my eye surgery. And but can't drive for 24 hours. But people, I'm going to drive this morning because my son can't drive in snow. I got no choice because of the snow. And he don't like driving in snow. Even when he had a Jeep, when it was running, we would have probably took his Jeep, but it needs an alternator, a battery, and a new belt to go around the alternator. It needs a thermostat and probably some other things, but like I say, when I got home, I took me a cat nap. Then I woke up, fed the cat supper. Then I took a bath. Hello, people on Twitch. How you doing? Welcome. I got a question, since there's people on Twitch. They're very smart people on Twitch, people. Computer smart, this. I got a question to ask you. Hello, War. That I got a new computer thanks to a YouTuber, and I had me a studio mic thanks to a YouTuber from last year with a V8SM box, and it's hooked up, through Bluetooth. When I try to go live on my computer on YouTube, I got no audio. That's how come I'm on my cell phone, because I'm 70 plus years old, people, and I don't understand why this has happened. To help me out, people, you nice people on Twitch, I'm going to give you an email. It's tcartwright54@gmail.com. Send me an email. Do it for stupid people. Okay? I'm not smart when it comes to computers or cell phones and how to find out what happened. Now, I could use y'all's help to figure this out. I know go into settings, check the input, this and that. Everything seemed to be working. But I don't know what I'm doing, you nice people on Twitch. And people, it's on YouTube. If you like to play games, Twitch is like a gaming thing that you can play games on and play with other people. They're very smart people on Twitch. If you people on Twitch, come over my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel. Give me the thumbs up. And if I get an email that from those new subscribers, I will subscribe back to you. And I'm asking you people who got maybe 0 to 1 million subscribers that when somebody subscribes to your YouTube channel, please subscribe to them. Help them out by subscribing to their YouTube channel and give them some ideas how to improve the auto rhythm, stuff like that. Well, it looks pretty good. It still looks a little cloudy. I gotta turn my light down. Cut my light down a little bit because it's putting a little bit too much light on my eye. So, if you got snow, people, like I got here, it's a destined to about 1 inch of snow, probably a 1/2 inch of snow. My outside kitty cats is waiting. It looks like, Snowball's out there playing. He slept in the box with the other kitty cats with the heat lamp on. If you got outside chickens, you got your heat lamp with that red bulb. It helps them stay warm. So that's how my day is going. And where I live, people, you saw the video a couple of days ago, or maybe yesterday, where I showed you I had a little flood in my yard, maybe a couple of inches of water. And if you know anything about country life, we don't have sewers out here. We got septic tanks. Then you got what they call ladder lines, if you're a country person. And when my backyard, which is the south of my house, is where my ladder lines is, and my septic tank is kind of, I guess, southwest of my house. But the water I showed you all is kind of the west side, looking out my west side of my kitchen. You see, I had water standing. And all the rain and snow we got, people, your ground can only take so much water. And I can't even go out and put some corn over on the west side by the woods for the squirrels and the birds and the deer. I feed all kinds of animals. But as long as you all follow God's rules, this is God's YouTube channel, God's rules. And I add stuff in there for dumb people. I'm not saying you all are dumb. But you got people that's not too smart and don't know how to follow rules. I go in a little bit more detail. No cussing, no arguing, no fighting, no sexual harassment, no gay stuff. Don't tell me you're gay because it will start fights with people. No hate crimes. I don't care what people does on their YouTube. Some that I watch, they cuss, they hate people because of the color of their skin. I don't like it. God don't like it. And about maybe 15 minutes more on here, I get off, go in the bathroom, get out of my pajama bottoms, put my blue jeans on, and put my deodorant on. And take my push broom and my keys after I feed the cats and go out and try to start my car this morning. But like I said, the last time I drove my car before yesterday was Friday. I didn't do it Saturday or Sunday, but I don't see how those battery operated cars like your Tesla, it's batteries, people. If you're in cold weather, you know what cold weather do to a battery. It'll drain the crap out of it. I will not buy me a battery operated car until they make Air Force One a battery operated Air Force One. And I hope you enjoyed my Sunday video at 7 o'clock I did from Bob Joyce. Let me tell you, I do not own the rights to it. Because, Bob Joyce can get on me. He's a preacher in Benton, Arkansas. He's a good preacher. If you watch my videos, you see he's not in a suit and tie or got his robe on. Sometimes he's in blue jeans and a nice dress shirt. Sometimes he sings in his church service. But, you don't have to go to church to believe in God. You can watch it on TV, on your local TV stations on Sundays. Or you do like they did back in the 20s, listen to church service on the radio. But that's what's wrong with America, people. We lost our faith into God. I'm going to give you some men advice, you young generation who may be dating a girl or who's married. Remember, men, that the ladies is always right. That's one thing you have to learn when you're married or you're dating. They always right. Or you're going to start an argument. There's going to be a knockout, drag-out fight. And that's how come I'm teaching you with my experience, with my age. the last 10 to 60 years of marriage. You have to learn how to get along. You have to learn how to compromise. Or you end up getting a divorce, or you might have kids. When you get a divorce and your kids is young, you hurt your kids. It's best to get along with your spouse to get along and help around the house. Help wash the dishes, clean the house, wash the dishes. Sometimes their men is better cooks than ladies are. And if you want to get along with the ladies, guys, you got to compromise. No arguing. No hitting your woman. I know it's cold outside where I'm at. You wouldn't want to sleep in the doghouse or take cold showers. You men know what I'm talking about, but don't say it on here. But when you get married, it's forever and ever to death do us part. Divorce is not death do you part. But you younger people, is wait until you're 26 to 28 to get married and start a family. And your kids is in school. Wait until you're 20 some odd years old to start a family. Even if he says, oh, I love you, I wouldn't leave you. You all might want to go to college. That screws your plans up, young ladies. I know I sound like your dad or your mom. But remember, young ladies, your mom was young like you when she was your age. Remember that. Some of you been told that. And you get an argument with your mom, but your mom and dad loves you. And also, girls, your dad knows about boys, what they do, try to, to do stuff. They know because they was your age at one time. Remember that. Wait before you start a family. Wait before you do anything. Finish school. Go to college. Get your education. Look around where you live, young generation, and see what kind of jobs is around you, where you live, where you won't get laid off or get fired or stuff like that. Look at the jobs that pays you get good money, maybe doctors, lawyers, nurses, or IT person or computer person. And fields like that. Or maybe you like to fly an airplane. Maybe you want to go in the service in the Air Force and learn how to fly a jet, or in the Army to fly helicopters, or the United States Marine Corps. Send my 5 brothers and learn how to fly helicopters, or that Harrier jet. It takes off like a helicopter, but it's a jet. You could do that. You could be a lawyer. You can make good money. You can make over $500 an hour, up to $1,000 an hour. It depends how good a lawyer you want to be. I know some of you want to be school teachers. I'm very proud of you. It takes a very special person to be a school teacher in this day and time. But when I was in elementary school and junior high, our classes was maybe 15 kids to a classroom. Now it's 20 to 30 kids to a classroom. There's no way the kids is going to learn with that many kids in your class. Also, parents, I want you to help me out and God help. if you got young kids in elementary school or junior high, it's straight A students. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kids, but I want to give you some ideas that, like the kids that's in elementary school or junior high or whatever, you might have some kids that's slow and don't make good grades. Maybe C's, D's, and F kids. The teacher is probably 3 to 4 times older than the kids. And the teacher can't get down to the eye level of a small child in school. You parents that got straight A students, that's the same age. Because God keeps putting that idea in my brain that because one day the kid that your kid helped might be a VIP, or some of you people don't know what a VIP is. It's a very important person. That person could be a doctor, a lawyer, or a governor, or a mayor, or a president, or maybe become a very rich person, a millionaire, billionaire. They're not going to forget your kids that helped them in school. That's how come my grades wasn't that good. I asked a few of them. They wouldn't help me. I want thanks to this one guy that lives in Charlestown named Ernie Thompson. If that wasn't for him, after a certain time in the military and going back to school, I probably never made it out of high school. That's good advice for parents. Your parents, if you got smart kids, just think about it. You know, you probably make a whole lot of money. The kid is not doing too good. Probably his parents or her parents makes the same amount of money. You know, just think about it. Just like this guy, God rest his soul, he's in heaven. He died probably 10 years or so ago. But he wouldn't help me. But thanks to Ernie Thompson in Charlestown, Indiana, who was a town trustee, he's on the board in Charlestown for the city of Charlestown. If it wasn't for him, I probably never made it out of high school. I'll never forget that. So I want you all to think about it. Talk to your kids. I know there's some kids that does help other kids in school. There's some people comes in here that their kids helping kids out in schools. I want to say God bless you. I pray for you parents to keep up the good work. You know, and I don't know if you've been watching Megan Fox, the writer, the Umbrella Guy, and What the Hell, Jamie and George, they're snowbirds from Ohio. They moved to Otter Creek. They had this stalker. I'm going to call her Turtle Lady. If you've been watching, you know who I'm talking about. And the DUI guy been covering the story sometime. He's a lawyer in Louisville, Kentucky. He's a great lawyer. You know, if you're ever in this area and need a good DUI lawyer, that should be one you can get. No, he's not a sponsor, but I watch his videos for a long time. I like it. Sometimes he show court cases on DUIs. I never would think of, and the lawyers that we got around here where I live probably wouldn't think of it. And Turtle Lady, she followed what the hell's to Florida and bought property right across the road from them. Stockham. And in the state of Florida, under a protective order, I guess three tries in court or something. They had a crooked judge in Otters Creek, which is part of Levy County. And so Jeremy and George went back to Ohio and filed for a protected order on Turtle Lady and John Crook. Crook, like a crook, but that's not his name. And with all but video evidence, screenshots, they had everything. And the judge granted it. They done been found in contempt twice. And Levy County, the crooked sheriff's department, they're crooked. They're crooked. You probably can kill somebody in Otter Creek and get by with it. They're crooked in Otter Creek Sheriff's Department, which is Levy County. And so Turtle Lady adopted this child. It's not hers. Kind of blackmailed the girl into giving up for adoption. Here's the funny thing about it. I believe that's the rules in all 50 states. Both parents have to sign the paperwork to put it up for adoption. Here's the bad part. The father never did sign any paperwork. So probably Turtle Lady forged the name. But when you go for adoption, people, I don't know if it's different in every state, but here in Kentucky, you have to answer questions under perjury. Turtle Lady lied on it. Have you ever had your children taken away? Or you ever been charged with abuse? Have you done drugs? This or that. She lied on it. She got so many different names. And the CPS in Levy County checked her out. Didn't find nothing. But Turtle Lady lied. And this idiot lawyer, I'm going to call him BBB, Bruce. How did he get to be a lawyer and pass his certification to become a lawyer? I don't know. And I've been watching it on Sundays or what the hell, but with Megan Fox, the writer, and the Umbrella guy, I've been watching those YouTube channel. But you have to put in your YouTube Megan Fox writer. There's 2 Megan Foxes. And in her picture or her thumbnail, she got a picture of a fox. That's the difference between the other Megan Fox. And she's on disability, posing, can't do this and that. You see her run. Her yard is not fit for a dog to live on. You got glass, you got nails, you got turtles. It's a turtle refuge, a 501c. And when you're on Social Security and food stamps, you're allowed to make so much money. Yes, I am, Ward. I'm going to videotape it. Because it's snow out there, I want to make sure I get everything because of snow. And I'm going to drive people. I was told I couldn't drive for 24 hours. But my son, he can't drive too good in snow, even when he had his four-wheel drive. What? What? What, Margaret? No, that's Blackie. Oh, Boots is outside, so people, Boots is a gray and white cat with white feet. Like you saw me talk about Wildcats, that's one of her babies. Then Socks and the other one is her babies. They're scaredy cats. Because they're not born on the porch or born close. She has them someplace else. When they get a certain age, she brings them. But the other mother cats, they're good with their babies. They either have them underneath the porch where I showed you the heat lamp. You got a space between the steps and the wall which the mother cat goes down. That's true. I know you watch Megan Fox Rider and the Umbrella Guy and What the Hells. What the Hells, people, he does storage stuff. He buys storage lots and put them on eBay and stuff like this. Then he's a snowbird in the wintertime. Bought 70 plus acres down there, got an old schoolhouse. And he has Christmas on the Creek, you know. He invite kids from Alders Creek here with donations to help the kids out of Alders Creek and neighborhood, counties that close by, helps him out. Jeremy and George done spent over $150,000 in attorney fees. It's probably more there, but Bruce, who's a dumb lawyer, that's a fact. If you watch Megan Fox Rider and the Umbrella Guy, you see the motions that he does. But he's not licensed to practice law in Florida. He has to get another lawyer. And they keep filing motions, put the dates off. That's what lawyers do, drag it off. All Bruce wants to do, he's trying to do a YouTube channel. He can't even do a good YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is better than Bruce. And he's, even as a public defender, people, if Bruce could be a public defender, those inmates would kill him, He is a dumb lawyer. What are you going to do, sue me for slander? And you done proven you're stupid as a lawyer. But you all go to Megan Fox Rider and the Umbrella Guy. Then on Sundays, you can watch the Hells. I know some of you don't like it, but I don't like Alders Creek. If your child is abused, people, especially here in Indiana and Kentucky, CPS will come in and take your kids away from you in a minute. But how come Alders Creek CPS, Child Protective Service, how come they don't do it? I don't know. They have pictures. They have police reports. They got videos from the police department. They got all of it, and they still won't take that child away. They don't have inside plumbing. They use a bucket for the bathroom. The little child is 5 years old, people, and still in diapers. Supposedly having medical conditions. They're miles from a hospital, the doctor's office. I feel sorry for that child. But why can't the governor of Florida step in from since he's the governor, and do something about this child? I'm talking to you people of Florida. Why can't the governor step in since he's the boss of the Child Protective Service? And he sees the evidence himself. That is child abuse there in Alders Creek, people. What I know from Indiana and Kentucky, that is child abuse for Turtle Lady in Alders Creek. But people, I got to get off of here. I got to start feeding my kitty cats. I done got the inside cats. I got to go put my blue jean pants on and a nice shirt. Put my good smelling stuff on. And feed the outside cats some dry food and some warm hot milk. And try to start my car up. Hope it starts. I prayed to God all night it would start. If I don't, I have to go out with a broom and clean the snow off my car. And pop the hood and put the commercial battery charger on it. You know, charge the battery up. But people, you know how batteries are when it's cold. Sometimes they go, or you don't do anything. That's what I'm looking at the battery-operated cars. What does it do if you live in a place where it gets down in the single digits? You know, just think about it, people. Use common sense about it. What will they do if it's cold? How far can you go? How much of this cold weather drain the batteries? You know, I want you all to think about it. I won't buy me a electric car or a pickup truck, maybe an electric bicycle, but not a car until they make Air Force One electric Air Force One. Well, when I bought this battery, it was about $100 and some odd. It was cold cranking amps, but not like it should be. But when that nice lady, I forget who she was, where she's from, had a little battery box, I didn't think they worked. I know they wouldn't work on my son's Jeep when he was at work, when he was working. It wouldn't start his Jeep. Had to use jumper cables. But she put that little battery box on it, and it started right up, but I didn't give it gas and it died. So I stepped in there, started back up and gave it gas and it ran. And it started when we left the doctor/hospital after eye surgery yesterday. So that's what my plans are today, but I'm going to drive because of the snow. I'm not letting my son drive in the snow. Because I end up probably killing him or we end up in a car wreck. I know he's young, he's not going to learn. He did learn a little bit in his Jeep. But I don't want to take a chance, people. But if you got snow, reduce your speed. Have your headlights on during the day where the people can see you. Make sure you got extra blankets in your car and water in case you run off in the ditch. Make sure your cell phones is fully charged where you can call 911. And maybe a CB the alarm clock. Something happened. I don't know if it's because the cat's knocking on the floor so many times. If it comes unplugged, the battery's supposed to keep it going. When it gets unplugged, the battery don't work. That's even with new battery. But I feel sorry for you, are 6 to 10 inches of snow covered with some ice. That's what War said, people, if you watching. And I don't need, back in January, people, I was supposed to have this eye surgery. We had 8 to 12 inches, 11 inches, something like that of snow. I couldn't leave for over a week, but we had plenty of stuff in the house. All I had to do is go out and feed the outside cats, throw some bird seed out there in the snow, and it was bad. Then Florida got the snow about a week or two after we did, and they don't have any snow plows or any salt or anything like that to clean the snow off in the state of Florida. That's right, War. People, that's what I like about the 50s and 60s. They was easy to work on. You have points, condenser, plugs. You didn't have all this computer stuff on it. A carburetor. Now you got fuel injectors, coils, the computer. It costs you an arm and a leg to get on. And War would tell you, back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, if your tailpipe was white, like chalk, that means your car was doing real good. Now you look at these new cars, people, look at your tailpipe. Are they white? No, you ain't got white tailpipes anymore. Why is it? Ask your mechanics, why ain't our tailpipes white like it was in the 50s and 60s and 70s? Ask them. And we did get some good gas mileage, because back then, the gas is better back then what it is today. Now, I also want to educate you people. When you go get gasoline at a gas station, if that truck is in there dumping gasoline into the tank, do not buy any gasoline. Here's why. When they dumping that gasoline into that probably 5,000 gallon tank, it stirs everything up in the tank. And when you're pumping gas, it sucks it up into your car, and it'll stop your fuel injector up. Just remember that, people. Do not put gas or diesel fuel in your vehicle if the gas truck is at that gas station, because it's going to cost you in the long run to take it to a mechanic. I know money's tight, but I got to get up, people. I got to go put my britches on, get ready to go feed the outside cats, and try to start my engine, let it warm up. and do that. So I hope you all, let me turn my phone around. I hope you all have a good day. If you got snow where you live, reduce your speed. Pay attention to what you're doing, and be safe. Well, my first car was a 63 Chevy Impala automatic 4-door white. I can't remember if that was 283 or 327. I'm thinking maybe a 327. That's what's sticking in my mind. I put that car through all kinds of stuff. They made good cars back there then, people. They made good cars. I used to take it to the drag strip and race it and all this. But I driven other people's car that was standard transmission. That's how I learned how to drive back when I was 12, 13 years old. A standard transmission. Some of you all people know, I call it a Muncie shifter, the T thing you got to lift up on a little T thing to put it in reverse. Every time you get the hot rod in it, it'll lock up between two gears. Somebody that was skinny enough had to crawl underneath it to unlock it. That's how I learned how to drive. Back there then, you could get by. Today, the cops will arrest you. And so, you all be careful out there. And I do a live video, but I got to make sure I feed the outside cats. And make sure my car is start. Alexi, Blackie, settle down. Now you settle down too, Kathy. Yeah. Hi, Margaret. You playing with your babies? That's good, Mama. You won't have anything to do with your own baby later, except when they're in a playful mood. Good, Mama. You taking care of your babies. So, you all have a good time. Peace. I love you. You're my family. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the subscribe bell. Help me get my watch hours up. I know for 1,000 subscribers, I need 4,000 watch hours. At 500 people, subscribers, I need 2,000 watch hours. And I want to thank you people down at the John Kenlin Eye Center. I love you all. And that sweet lady, I love you too. But you all have a great, and I'll be coming back live when I go live in the mobile, because I want you to see where I'm going, see the little snow we got, and how they clean the stupid roads off. I know the state of Indiana been out all night. So, you all have a great day. God loves you. Stay in school, get your education, go to college, treat your ladies right. Men, ladies is always right. Remember, you young generations, if you're dating or planning to get married to last 20 plus years, they're always right, or you're going to be in the doghouse. It's awful cold where I'm at. Or you be taking cold showers. So, you got to compromise, men. Or you be in a doghouse. If you got kids and you get a divorce, That's not death do us part, as your marriage vows is. So your kids gets hurt when you get a divorce. You need to be there for your kids as a married couple. So I love you all. God bless you all. I see you when I go live in the mobile.